Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Lanina Benita Indah Putri, and I would like to present my proposal. It's about an analysis of Duolingo application towards student motivation in learning English vocabulary at 10th grade of SMAN 24 Kabupaten Tangerang. First, I would like to talk about the background of the problem. For some students, learning English can be hard, and to memorize the English vocabulary is not easy. This makes students not motivated in learning English language. To bring back that motivation in learning English, teachers should think harder about the media to learn vocabulary. In this era, we know that technology is everything. Nowadays, there are many applications that can be media to learning English. One of them is Duolingo. Scope of the research focuses on the analysis of Duolingo application towards student motivation in learning English vocabulary at 10th grade of SMA 24 Kabupaten Tangerang. And the research question is how Duolingo can affect student motivation in learning vocabulary. And the objective of the research is to find out about the using of Duolingo application towards student motivation in learning English vocabulary. The benefits of the research is to give some information to the readers and to give another option to the readers. Literature review. Definition of vocabulary. Vocabulary is a word collection. There are types of vocabulary based on Hedge and Brown. There are two kinds of vocabulary. There are productive vocabulary and restrictive vocabulary. Principles of teaching vocabulary. Based on nation, there are 5 things that teachers should know in teaching vocabulary. There are first, keep the way you teach clear and simple. Second is relating the present teaching with the past knowledge with an analogies. Third is using an oral and written explanation. Fourth, give the most attention to the word that already known. And the last is you have to give a note to the student for some word. The teaching of vocabulary. There are implicit vocabulary and explicit vocabulary. Implicit vocabulary is a kind of procedure of teaching where the learners indirectly, unwittingly, and contextually learn the vocabulary, while the explicit is the opposite of implicit. It has to be a direct, systematic, and consciousness toward the objective of vocabulary learning. And the definition of motivation. The term motivation in language learning based on Gardner is referring to the stage of an individual works that have a desire to learn the language and the experience make them satisfied. Types of motivation. There are 4 kinds of types motivation. There are integrative motivation and instrumental motivation. Integrative motivation is learning language with intention in joining the culture of its people, while instrumental is based on Hudson, the instrumental motivation is a desire to gain something practical from the study of second language learning. There are intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation is a behavior that is just enjoyable and satisfying, while extrinsic is a motivation to do some work or an activity to achieve their goal. Learning English with application. We can use mobile application for learning English, and it has many things that we can learn in the application. If we want to develop our speaking, listening, reading, and writing skill, we can use the application to develop it. And the most important thing, it is free. This is a technology advancement that we have to grateful for. Duolingo application. Duolingo is an interactive media application that can make you more enjoy and fun in learning English language. You can develop your English language skill through Duolingo. One of the charm of Duolingo is its gamified learning system. Methodology, research design. The researchers use a qualitative research method with survey study approach. And the subject is population and sample. The population of this research consists of all the first grade of SMA in 24 Kabupaten Tangerang. The sample of this research was one of the first grade class of SMA in 24 Kabupaten Tangerang. That was the students from 10 MIPA 4. The class consisted of 38 students. Data source and data collection techniques. I use 2 kinds of data collection techniques. There are interview and questionnaire. Interview is one of data collection technique that the researchers use to collecting the data by interviewing a selected individual that using Duolingo application as the respondents. And questionnaire is a series of questions that individuals are asked to obtain statistically useful information about a given topic. And data analysis technique and the verification validity of data. There are 3 kinds of data analysis technique. There are data reduction, data display, conclusion drawing, and verification. Based on Miles and Huberman, data reduction is the process of selecting, focusing, simplifying, abstracting, and transforming data. And in data display, the author shows the reduced data to facilitate data interpretation. In conclusion driving and verification, at this step, the author extracts some meaning from the data in the display, and for verification, the author used a triangulation strategy. Uh, Thanks for your attention, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.